Hey guys, it's Tony here at gamefreakblog, bringing you another video. It is the turn of Dragon Age Origins. This is the third game in my look for a new RPG that I want to play. If you've been tuning in this week, you'll see the very first video that I put up. Just go back a few on my channel. The very first video that I put up was Skies of Arcadia on the Dreamcast, which I really like the look of. Yesterday's game was XCOM Enemy Unknown on the PS3, which has been the best one so far. Unless something changes, that's looking like the next one that I'm going to be getting my teeth into. But today is the turn of Dragon Age Origins by BioWare, released in 2009. I've heard just from some people in the know that it's a bit kind of like a fantasy version of Mass Effect. If it's a fantasy version of Mass Effect 1, that sounds really good. If it's a fantasy version of Mass Effect 3, keep it, as far as I'm concerned. I've got no idea about these games. Never played a Dragon Age game before in my life. I've got this this version. I've got like the limited edition one with all of the DLC and everything like that in it. So I've pretty much got the full experience of this game. I've also got the Dragon Age on the Xbox One as well, which I haven't touched. Partly because I'm one of these weirdos that has to play. If there's a game in a series, let's say like Mass Effect 2, I can't just jump into Mass Effect 2. I've got to go and play Mass Effect 1 before I could play Mass Effect 2, if you get what I mean. Just using that as an example. For example, I've got The Witcher 2 and 3. I've never played either of them, but everybody's telling me, oh, you know, what about playing The Witcher 3 for this RPG series? And I'm like, if I was going to play any of them, I'd play 2 before 1 because I'm just weird like that. But as you can see, anyway, I'm just trying to zip through all this just while I'm talking. I'm not going to do any of the character creation stuff. I'm essentially just going to jump straight into the game, just to kind of essentially see what it's all about. If we actually get any gameplay, I'm going to play about 20-25 minutes of this, just to jump in, see what it's like, and you can see my thoughts about the game, see what it. Or if you've never played it, you can sit hand in hand with me. So is the golden city blackened, with each step you take in my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven, and doom upon all the world. I don't know who Canticle of Threnodies is.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it.
The damn mages.
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
Let's kill them all.
The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Mosh pit.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
Just want to hear the Lord of the Rings music playing over it. I would follow you, my king.
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
This is Sparta!
Late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon.
I have blood in my beard.
Maker, help us all.
Bum, bum, bum. Hope we get to keep that beard. I don't need to do much character creation. Yeah, let's just look. I'm just flicking class, dwarf. Stick with a human. Warrior. Stick with a warrior. Yeah. Yeah, Aiden. That's good.
Greetings.
Quick play, normal. If I choose this game to play, I will go back and do all of this properly and make a decent character. I just want to actually see some game, if it's at all possible. I don't even know what this system's like. If it's like, you know, Mass Effect, you've got more or less complete control over all of your attacks, or it's more like Mass Effect 1, how, you know, it's like you're bringing up options and attacks. Oh, God, I love Mass Effect 1. I really hope they're not going to do it, are they, with the
For
new
generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown. Not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, but we both had less gray in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pap, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad. My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Yes.
Good. She goes on about your prowess as a warrior. I think you have an admirer, young man.
At any rate, Pap, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
This is going to go really well, but...
I'm certain you'd more than prove yourself, but I am not willing to deal with your mother if you join the war. She'd kill me if I let you go. She's already twisted into knots about Fergus and me going. I doubt that. You know your mother, and she made it clear there is no debate. This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuz.
It's Beardy.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
Is there a reason I should care?
They are the heroes of legend, who ended the Blights and saved us all. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
At least someone believes in me, Dad.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone? In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me. Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt, spending some last moments with his
Tossing
wife
off.
and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Okay, so we finally get control. Eventually. Thank you. Door. Okay, so it could be right. Where have we got to? Is there any hint? It's got to be in here, isn't it? Upstairs in his chambers. This is outside too. The loot down there. Oh God, where do we have to?
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked? Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Saying goodbye to Oriana and your nephew. I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
All right, I just want to know where my bloody brother is. Right, there's definitely no upstairs in here, is there? So, what's this other X down here?
Oh, my lord, we were just, well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Cairn stationed us here. We appreciate that, my lord. Thank you.
Keep them sweet for later.
No, I cannot.
Okay.
There you are. Your mother told me the Cairn had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt. Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply
Ron
that I've been
Weasley.
looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave. Your mother disagrees. She insists you collect the dog, and quickly. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Dumb dog.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate,
Eyes
your
like
mother
a
would have me
pig.
accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we? Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Is there anywhere?
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But, mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Chill out.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
You dumb elves. Or elves. Holy shit, that's a big dog.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
It's like he's smiling. Excited barking. He's trying to tell me something. Spinning
It does
around
seem
in
like
place.
he's trying to tell you something. Wait. Did you hear that?
Yeah, let's just leave him at dog for the minute.
This creature has no true reason to
I
fight
don't want to call him arsehole. So combat. Press A to attack your current target, and then you've got the specials, which are... Okay, so you have potions and stuff there, talents, advance, poisons and traps. So you can seemingly assign those to different things.
It is begun. Very well.
No match for me.
Very well. It is begun, as you said.
Come on, dog, get stuck in.
I shall do so. Very well. As you said, it shall be done. It is begun.
Is that what you're barking
Very
at?
well.
Just the rat
As you
infestation.
said, it shall be done.
Giant
Nice.
rats? It's like the start of every bad
Fucking hell, what was he
adventure tale
doing?
my
Eating them?
grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
What's been going on? Is it like a load of exploding squibs going around or something?
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Isle's men.
Cheers, Ron Weasley. Take that. Right, okay, so combat seems, I don't know, relatively straightforward.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones?
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
You know what? You're going to get sacked, missus.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with.
Oh!
Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog.
Ah, see. Came round in the end.
Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Go and clean up those rat corpses in the kitchen. Right, so... no, insufficient skill. So we still need to find our bro.
Good evening, my lord.
Piss off. That's our house. Who's this
And my
foxy
dear
chick?
Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled. You've always had a way with her. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk?
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron? I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
It's because you're ginger.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona.
Hello.
Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about
God,
you.
have you got any teeth,
Don't
woman?
look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
You can play under my
Good evening,
codpiece.
your lordship.
Let's just going up here. Is there anything? What's in there?
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well. When there's a woman in your life, you'll understand.
Easy. Women are overrated. Go on, let's have a look.
One day you'll meet someone who can handle you. Mark my words.
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come? Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little brother, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it. Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
Oh, not even
I
a
would
kiss
hope,
goodbye.
dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
I keep telling you, no Darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it.
Yay.
Yeah, for the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Rice, Maker's
how
breath.
sexy.
I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough, enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Family banter, eh? The caster obeys allies in benevolent energy, instantly healing them by a moderate amount. Excuse me. Most powerful is a giant rat. Alright, great. Oh, and that's the dog. I killed 3, that's not bad. This is like FMV, so. Presumably cutscene. least that first bit. Trouble at mill. Yeah, we can see that. Alright.
My lord! Help me! The castle is under attack!
Oh, oh. Who's that arsehole? Right, come on, dog.
We must not exhaust our supplies. As you say, it is begun. Very well. It is begun, as you say. It shall be done. Don't bleed for this. Very well. As you say. Very well. It shall be
done.
It is begun. It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. Tell us! It is begun. Very well. It shall be done.
I don't even
Very
know what
well.
I'm really doing.
It is begun. It shall be done. Very well. I shall do it. It shall be done. It is begun. Very well. I shall do it. It is begun. Complete with this.
Nice. Come on, Mop, me and you.
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst.
Check Mum out.
Are you
what
hurt?
the hell?
A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Hal's men. Why would they attack us? Have you seen your father? He never came to bed. We must find him. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Go on, Mum. Upgrade, level up to level up. What we're going to have? Just auto level up. Tactics, shield, dash. Map, local radio with L2. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there.
We must go downstairs and find out what's happening.
Impossible.
You've got some more grub as well. Yep. Not actually going to play that
Perhaps
much more
we
of
can
this.
salvage some things here, darling. Some of your father's belongings are in that trunk.
So they're all locked. Where did I come in? That's my bedroom. Oh.
No!
Yes!
My little Oren!
Oh no.
What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
I'll make them pay.
I was not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
It's a bit late.
Enemies approaching.
Come on.
As you said. Very well. Shall we? As you said. It is begun. Very well. Farewell. It is begun. I shall do it. Over here.
That's what I'll shoot.
It is begun. Shall be done. As you say. Very well. I shall do it. Shall be done. As you say. It is begun. Very well. It is begun.
Get him, dog.
Dear Landra.
More death.
I'm
More destruction.
so sorry. If she hadn't come to me.
Oh dear. Well, I mean, I think I'm going to end it here, guys. Let's just hold on. Let's just see this.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere. The front gates. That's where your father must be. If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me? Then let us be swift.
Cool. Okay, well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of, obviously, with the introduction, it's just a bit, it's a bit slow getting into, but I like the look of it. It is fairly, you know, Mass Effect-ish. Nice fantasy vibe to it, so yeah.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here! Yes, my lord! Here they come!
That didn't take much persuading, did it? Stand and fight. Okay, yes, my lord.
As you say, it shall be done. I shall do it. It has begun.
Get out of my way!
Get him.
I shall do it.
Come Weasley, Patronus him or whatever.
Very well. It shall be done.
Yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to leave it here. So thanks for tuning in and watching this. This has been Dragon Age Origins on the Xbox. It looks pretty good. Looks quite nice. Looks like I could get into this. Possibly a contender, but who knows. Anyway, take it here guys. I'll catch you in the next video. Look after yourselves until then. Bye bye.